welcome back to BBB Adventures, everybody. We wanted to publish a quick update to let you know what's going on because we fully intended for this week's episode to be episode 1 of Loop the Lake, which is an adventure that we just finished. And those of you who followed along on Instagram, I know you're anxious to see the first episode and see all the detail of this awesome adventure. And that was our plan. But something's happened and we've been distracted by that and have not been able to get in front of the computer to edit day 1. So that's what I want to give you an update about. After finishing Loop the Lake, we went to our daughter's house outside of Chicago, and she and her husband and her new baby had just moved into a new to them house, and the interior needed to be painted, and we were helping them paint that. Mary Beth was up pretty high in a 2-story section of the interior of their house, painting on an extension ladder, and unfortunately fell off the ladder. She fell about more than 12 feet probably, onto the hardwood floor, and has suffered some relatively serious injuries. She shattered her left kneecap, which has subsequently been operated on and reconstructed. She fractured both wrists, one worse than the other, so she's got a cast on one wrist. And she broke her nose and has some pretty severe contusions on her face. We're not going to show you her today. She actually hasn't seen an image of herself since the accident. She doesn't want to do that yet. So we're not going to show you what she looks like until she sees what she looks like. But eventually we'll probably show you some of those images, but not today. But she's doing fine. She's actually exceeding all the expectations of the physical therapists in her ability to get up and walk around. She is able to walk around with a cane. Her knee, her left leg is constrained in an apparatus that keeps her knee from flexing, and so but she can put, it's not a weight bearing issue, so she can put weight on that. She just can't flex the knee until the kneecap heals. So she hobbles around like a peg leg pirate. But she's mobile and getting around, and we're going to get released from the hospital today. So this accident happened on Tuesday afternoon. Today is Friday. Friday morning, we will be out of here hopefully around noon. We'll be out of the hospital and we're going to go back to Courtney's. Well, we'll continue her recovery. We'll have follow-ups in a couple of weeks, so we'll be in Illinois for a few more weeks before we can even consider getting back to Houston. So at some point we'll get back to Houston. So that's the update. So, please send positive vibes her way for her speedy recovery. And she has enough mobility in her wrists and stuff that between the two of us, we should be able to start editing Loop the Lake. I'm not going to promise next week there'll be a release, but that would be our new goal, is a week from today to have the first installment of Loop the Lake done. For those of you who are interested in any of that and aren't part of our Instagram, you can go to our Instagram account, which is @buses-bikes-beers, and go look at the reels, because we published a highlight from probably day 6 or 7. I think maybe day 7 onwards. Pretty much every day we did a little snippet of highlights, so you can go look at those, and that'll get you excited for the full episodes. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the ride.
Wear a helmet.
Stay off a ladder.
Wear a helmet.
Wear a helmet.
Don't stay off a ladder.
Well, don't fall off the ladder. Stay on the ladder. Be careful. Be careful when you're working with ladders.
Be more careful than I was.
They're dangerous. All right.
Over and out.
And out.